Disciple of the Dog by R. Scott Bakker. Track 1. A Real Winner. My father always claimed I had an attitude problem. "You're too dismissive," he once told me. "Too quick to judge. Life is bigger than you know." To which I replied, "Come on, Dad, that's just stupid talk." That was June 13th, 1981. A good day. For some mysterious reason, maybe genetic, maybe environmental, maybe some combination of the two, I am doubtful and irreverent through and through. Show me a picture of your newborn, and I'll ask you if you're holding it upside down. Tell me you won the lottery, and I'll give you the number to my coke dealer. Show me a flag, and I see kinky sheets on a hooker's bed. I never commit, not to the big things, and certainly not to the little. It's not that I'm evil or anything, it's just that no matter how hard I try, I never think what I should. Where everyone sees a merge sign, I see a detour. A true blue individual, that's what I am. You'd think that'd make me popular, you know, home of the brave, land of the free, all that crap. But such is not the case, alas. Truth is, the only kind of individualism Americans believe in is the one that numbs the sting of name tags, or that makes a trip to the mall an exercise in self-creation. The consumer kind. The false kind. And who knows, maybe that's the way it should be. Ignore the merge sign long enough, and sooner or later somebody gets killed. I'm what you would call a cynic. This isn't to be confused with a skeptic. Skeptics don't believe in anything, because they care too much. For them, the dignity of truth lies perpetually beyond slobs like us humans. We're just not qualified. A cynic, on the other hand, doesn't believe in anything because he doesn't care enough. I mean, really, who gives a fuck? You? My name is Disciple Manning. A stupid name, I know. Pretty much what you would expect from stupid-talking parents. When people ask me my name, I simply say Dis Manning. When they make funny with their faces, I lie and tell them I was named after my father, Dat Manning. I usually get a laugh out of Dat. If I don't, if I still get the funny stuff, you know, the what the fucking planet are you from look, then I hit 'em. Hard. Unless they happen to be a cop, in which case I just keep kissing ass. The one thing you need to remember about me is that I don't forget. Anything. Ever. According to the doctors, it's driving me crazy. And this is why I find myself sitting down and writing. My latest therapist thinks my problem isn't what I remember so much as how. She's a big believer in the power of stories. She thinks hammering my more toxic memories into narrative form will give them some kind of psychologically redemptive meaning. Sounds foofy, I know. I've always thought writing is just the human genius for bullshit raised to an art form. But she's cute. And there's a wisdom you get after botching as many suicide attempts as I have. Putting pen to paper just doesn't seem that big a deal after putting knife to skin. Nothing does, really. Strange knowledge, that. Otherwise, I'm pretty much like everybody else. I used to have all these grandiose goals and ambitions, an abiding conviction that I was the master of my own destiny, blah, blah, blah. But life just kept happening, you know? And the ad hoc decisions piled up and up and up, until I found myself stranded on a mountain not my own making. You see, it's convenience that drives the species, not in any grand sense, but in the most squalid way you could possibly imagine. Say your wife starts coming home late on a regular basis and you get this kind of queasy feeling in your gut, like on some parallel plane of existence you just stepped off the tilt-a-whirl. So what do? Say nothing? Follow the ruts. Keep your eyes on the habituated prize. Only 10 years left to go on the mortgage. It's these kind of decisions that define who we are, by and large. The small kind, the lazy kind. And then one day, you wake up, and the distance between your youthful hope and your middle-aged actuality yawns like a tiger on the wrong side of a cage. What happened, you ask yourself, but you know, it's written into the meat of you, all those little concessions to your weaker nature. Trust me, dude, I know. I spy on you. I see you all the time, gambling away your wife's savings, giving a hand job to your husband's best friend. I'm the guy who hands the envelope to your spouse so he or she can give it to the divorce lawyer, or even worse, confront you with it. I'm the archivist of your lesser self. You know, the side of you that calls the shots between official engagements. I'm the bastard who makes your secrets real. Disciple Manning, the sole proprietor of Manning Investigations, based out of Newark, New Jersey. That's right, I'm a private dick, the part-time security of the investigative world. A real winner.